Hi, and welcome to Crypto 101. In this video, we'll be learning a little bit about cryptocurrency and what it's like to trade. So first things first, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency, also known as crypto, is a digital asset or digital currency. Now, why is it both? So this is where we're going to discuss coin and token. So a token is kind of like a stock. It has an asset-like value or a utility-like value. Usually tokens are kind of like reward programs, or you trade them to get some other good with them, but you don't necessarily use them as money. A coin, on the other hand, is a currency-like asset. So with a coin, like Bitcoin, you can use it in order to purchase goods. So everything is stored on the blockchain. A blockchain is basically a digital ledger that is indestructible or can't be erased. Everything on the blockchain is permanent. So it's kind of like a permanent online file, if you think about it. A blockchain can be centralized, which means it's located in one place, or it can be decentralized, which means it's located in multiple areas, making it much harder to track down and destroy. So what do you use these coins and tokens for? Where do they come from? How do they get here? So essentially companies that are starting up, like tech startups, launch things called ITOs or ICOs, initial coin offering and initial token offerings. Now, even if a company is giving out a token, a lot of the times they may just call it an ICO. Why? I don't know. Technically, it's not right. However, they're still giving you a product. Now, with ICOs, just like the name says, it's an initial coin offering. So their coin that they're giving out is meant to be used on their platform as a money-like or currency-like value in order to trade the coin later on when it does gain that value after the coin offering as their product or startup flourishes, basically. With an ITO, very similar. As their product flourishes, the tokens will have more of a value, like a stock. Stocks go up if a company is doing good. Stocks go down if a company is doing bad. So the coins and tokens come to be essentially because the company makes them, or they can make them by mining. Now, mining essentially happens in real time. Mining is when transactions are verified and added to the blockchain. So mining means different things. You can mine a coin, which means you're adding a new coin and basically creating it when you're making your purchase from fiat to the coin, or you can be adding and verifying it on the blockchain. Depending on what kind of coin or token you have and the company is offering will determine what kind of mining is being done. So what's your role in all this? So you can be a trader or a miner or a hodler, whatever you prefer. So a trader is someone who essentially goes on an exchange and trades their fiat for cryptocurrencies and vice versa, from currency to currencies, from coins to tokens, whatever you prefer. You just have to have a trading pair, which I'll get into a little later. Now, if you're a miner, depending on what kind of mining, as I mentioned earlier, you're doing is depending on your compensation. Some miners have to verify or mint, which is create new coins that are going to be added onto the blockchain. Last but not least, you can be a hodler. Now, what is to hodl? It is not hold on for dear life. It actually means to hold a coin. Somebody actually was intoxicated one night on a Bitcoin talk forum and spelled the word hold wrong. That's it. No extra definition, no crazy story behind it, just a typo. And it stuck for good. So you know what cryptocurrency is and you know what it can do. Now, where do you put it? So this thing called a wallet exists. And you can either have a hot wallet or a cold wallet. A hot wallet, better known as a software wallet, is where you can store your cryptocurrency. These wallets run on either cloud or software-based platforms. You can add as an extension on Google Chrome, such as MetaMask. You can go to My Ether Wallet and create it via web, or you can also download an app on your phone and have it stored on the app. A cold wallet or a hardware wallet is a wallet that is offline. So instead of you being able to access this wallet via web, you have to access it through a device, basically. So some new phones, such as the S10 that's coming out from Samsung, may have this cold wallet storage, where it's an internal storage on the phone rather than you having to download an app. You also have ledgers, which look like USBs. With the ledgers, you plug it into your computer, and the apps are stored internally and are externally off your device. It doesn't matter what kind of wallet you choose, both of them come equipped with private and public keys. So one of the easiest ways to get into crypto is Coinbase. Why? Because they're FDIC insured, kind of like your bank. They are KYC legal, also like your bank, and they're super compliant. It's real simple and real easy to sign up for Coinbase. You can get it on a tablet, like this. Boop. You can get it on a phone, or you can also do it on the web. Now, how do you sign up for Coinbase? 4 easy steps. First, basic credentials. Sign up. Name, first name, last name, date of birth, all that good stuff. And make sure it is real because you do have to verify yourself. Step 2. You do have to put in your social because they are KYC legal and compliant, and you do have to provide an identification issued by the government in order for them to identify you. Step 3, fund. So in order to get your cryptocurrency, you do gotta give them some fiat. So you have a couple options. The top 2 options, in my opinion, are either gonna be your bank account or debit card. Debit card is much faster and takes a lot less time for the verification process to go through. It may take a couple days for them to get in contact with your bank and make sure everything is good to go. So if you're looking for some quick cash, make sure to put that debit in. Your 4th step is to buy. Coinbase offers a variety of cryptocurrencies that you're able to get into for the first-time crypto trader that you can later on exchange on an exchange. See what I did there? So you have the option to keep your money on Coinbase, and you can actually do a couple transactions there with other cryptocurrencies, or you have the option of transferring over to your wallet or another exchange. So you're gonna need your public keys in order to do both. If you're gonna send your money off your wallet, you need to scan a QR code or input your public key manually, scan your QR code, in order to get it onto your wallet or over to an exchange. Now, if you're planning on going on an exchange, depending where you are, it may or may not be okay to use this one, but my exchange of choice is Binance. All right, so let's talk about chart basics. You're gonna need to know how to look at a chart if you're planning on trading your cryptocurrency, even if you plan on holding your cryptocurrency, especially on an exchange. So let's look at my exchange of choice, Binance. You can also view these charts on places like TradingView, Coinbase, and anywhere where charts may be located. So there are very different kind of charts. There's line charts, there's candle charts, a bunch of them out there. Now, your standard chart is always gonna be your candle chart. You may see a line chart in some places like Robinhood or even on some basic exchanges. However, I don't recommend for you to use a line. It's a little more difficult to read when you're understanding where the price has been over a period of time. So for this reason, we're gonna be using this chart with candles. Now, as you can see, the candles are red and green. They're very simple. If the candle's green, that means it closed at a higher price from when it opened. If the candle's red, that means it closed at a lower price from when it was open. If you look closely, you may see these little lines that are connected to the ends of the candle. They're called wicks. Wicks indicate the price range at which the price fluctuated while the candle was open. Now, candles can be in different ranges of time. It can be for a day, an hour, a minute, 15 minutes. It's up to you. If you're looking for a specific chart, you're gonna wanna search the symbol up at the top in the search bar. That's gonna take you to your desired trading pair and or chart. So if you look down here at the bottom, you can see these little squares. These squares indicate your buy and sell orders. Now, there's 2 types of buy and sell orders. You have your market and you have your limit. Your market order is going to be the price you pay for what a seller is willing to sell you at. So if somebody is trying to sell Bitcoin on the exchange at that time for, let's say, $4,000, that's the price you'd pay for your market order. Now, if you want to set your price, you put in a limit order. A limit order is when you pick the price you want to buy your currency at. Now, there's a lot of indicators you can use in order to help you analyze price of the chart, such as RSI, MACD, and even Ichi clouds, but those are a little more advanced. We'll get into those next time. With the little toolbar on the side, you can also do things like draw lines and even measure percentage increases. Now, if your currency is located somewhere outside of an exchange, what you're gonna wanna do is transfer it over to the exchange. So for instance, if you're transferring your coins over from Coinbase to Binance, you need to input your wallet address. You're gonna wanna put your public key in that section or scan your QR code, whatever is good for you, and that will then transfer the money over to the exchange. Now, it does take a little bit of time depending on what coin you're transferring. Not everyone can be XRP, but we're getting there. Thanks for watching our basics in crypto and trading. I'll see you guys next time on Bits and Tokens. Make sure to join us for more advanced techniques on crypto.